The stock of the day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. With over 17,000 markets and extended trading hours, turn US earnings season volatility into opportunity. Get started at IG.com.
Okay, let's talk ResMed today. The company was one of the worst performers on the S&P 500 after Wulff Research. No relationship to Grady, in fact spelt differently with an O instead of a U. Downgraded the company, citing risks to the company's CPAP device business from a potential label expansion for Eli Lilly's GLP-1 drug, Ozempic. So, all right, this comes up regularly. So Eli Lilly, which makes this drug loss pill, comes out with all these research reports saying everyone's going to slim down, so no one will ever have sleep apnea again. And they do suck a lot of analysts in, including Wulff. Analyst says disruption to ResMed's business will rise in the next couple of years because of Lilly's likely launch of an obstructive sleep apnea indication for its drug. So additionally, the analyst cited a 50 physician survey in which 50% of doctors projected lower CPAP machine volumes. Not sure what doctors would know about that, but to Eli Lilly's drug when it comes out. Now, it's down, ResMed share price down 3% on the day. It's been a roller coaster last year since this Ozempic drug has come out. Every time Eli Lilly comes up with an announcement, ResMed tends to fall in price. Grady, what do you think of it?
I'm so sick of hearing these headlines.
Or is this a buying opportunity?
Honestly, I'm going to put a buy in today personally,
Right.
and that's
Okay.
not advice or anything. I've been trying to get in for a long time. You'll see me talking about it on the show all the time. This is a stock I've wanted in my portfolio for so long, and I just couldn't get in to justify the price it has been. The stock, their most recent results were super strong, operating profit up 38%, showing they're managing costs correctly and right. They had operating cash flows up, debt repayments made of $300 million. Tell me how this company is going under.
Yeah.
But also, as I've said many times before, only 50% of the world of sleep apnea is weight related.
Right.
The other 50% is genetics, hereditary. Females run it. It runs in the female genes in a family. There are so many other reasons. I had to, because I did a full story on it, and I was like, I'm sick of hearing these headlines. It makes me so angry, but happy as an investor because the share price keeps going down until I get in. Then I won't want to see the headlines anymore. But I'm just wondering how much Eli Lilly is paying these doctors to say, yeah, we're not going to need CPAPs anymore, because that's obviously part of their marketing budget.
Yeah.
So I'm sick of it. Strong buy. ResMed all the way.
Okay. Michael, are you putting a buy in on ResMed?
I will at some point, yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's Groundhog Day, isn't it? I mean, how many times do
ridiculous.
we go over this? I think, look, all these headlines at the end of last year, I mean, it was a gift. It was a gift to all of us. ResMed down in the low to mid 20s. And every time we get these headlines, it drops and it's a buying opportunity. Maybe now in the mid 30s, it's a bit less of a no-brainer. Maybe we see a bit more downside. So I might not buy today. I'll keep an eye on it, but I think again, we're getting a gift here because, as Grady pointed out, it's not just about weight when it comes to sleep apnea. And even those whose weight is affecting their sleep, they don't necessarily want to be taking this drug because, as we've heard recently, after a couple of years, the body then starts to put weight back on. If you are taking this drug, you lose muscle mass, and that's a huge deal, especially for older people that really need to maintain muscle mass into later life. So
doesn't it impact
it's
your liver
not a
or
wonder
something
drug.
as well?
Sorry?
Doesn't it impact your liver and kidney as well? Like there's been
Probably.
studies to show.
Yeah.
How do you miraculously lose 15 kilos?
Look, I mean, it's got it. Look, clearly the drug has its place.
Yeah.
People out there are taking it, especially for diabetes.
So what's a fair value? You're saying you'll get into it at some stage. What's a price that would entice you?
Well, I think
What's
at the
fair
moment,
value for it?
I think at the moment it's not. I don't think it'll stop at a fair price. I think it's just an emotional sort of trigger happy, selling at the moment. So I don't know where it could stop. It could stop
you're
today.
You're a bit of a charter, start you.
Yeah, so I'd like to see.
What does the chart say do?
I mean, 34-ish, 33, 34, there's a level of support. But, if you get a bad day on the market because we're worried about a recession again or something, then it may head down to 30. So I'll be watching it. And I think when I see some obvious sort of turnaround and buying come back in, I'd be tempted to do it all again, get back in and
ride the wave.
Profit from going back up.
So if you're in it, though, hold it.
I think hold it. It'd be silly to sell here.
Yeah, perfect. All right. That's our stock of the day, ResMed.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Turn volatility into opportunity this US earnings season with extended trading hours on over 110 key US shares. Get started at IG.com.